Hello, I'm Andrea Ariel. I'm a dancer, choreographer, teacher, and artistic director of Andrea Ariel Dance Theater based in Austin, Texas. And this is my story. I learned to polka dance at age 2 at Slavenic National Home in Waukegan, Illinois. It was here that I first started my dance lessons and performing in recitals with Miss Twos. This is me practicing balina, the Slovenian bocce ball, and expressing my creative independence by refusing to tuck in my shirt or have bangs. I put on shows in my parents' garage and created arts programs at school. But my dance lessons ended in the 7th grade when I became the caretaker of my 4 younger sisters. I didn't know it then, but the foundation of my leadership skills were being formed. I was told to be a cheerleader instead, and so I did. This is me the summer before when I refused to wear shoes, a modern dancer in the making. I put my creative energy into visual art, and at 17, I headed to California to study. 4 years later, the birth of my son, now an artist, led me on a journey back to dance. At 23, the single mother of a 2-year-old, I took a creative movement class, and my teacher said, "You should take modern dance." I had no idea what it was, but I did. Over the next 4 years, I pursued a serious study of dance at Cabrillo College in Aptos, California, and UC Santa Cruz. I saw an incredible multidisciplinary performance in Berkeley by George Coates, and the vision of the work I wanted to make was sparked. I also met my husband of 30 years, a film major, and created my first show, 2 Feet in the Air. This is a piece called Working on Quitting. I wanted to keep studying, and a colleague told me I could get paid to go to grad school. I believed her, and it happened. With the Creative and Performing Arts Fellowship Award at the University of Illinois, I worked with the highest level of teachers and choreographers. I was given an opportunity to be an assistant director for a guest artist's work, and my focus as a director and choreographer was becoming more clear. Austin became the place to pursue this. I produced my first show in 1990 at Capital City Playhouse, now Fido Irish Pub. I exploded onto the dance scene. Experimentation drove me. This is Broken Head, an intensely aerobic piece that pushed me to the edge every time I performed it. I was passionate and hungry. I produced new shows every year and said yes to every opportunity that came my way, including opera, theater, musical theater, youth theater, club shows, hair shows, outdoor festivals, films with Dolly Parton, and my claim to fame, Christopher Guest's Waiting for Guffman. I created arts programs for youth and women in recovery and taught at Austin Community College and UT. It was a busy time. In 1996, I transformed a vacant warehouse, Nally Plastics, into a theater for proto, which involved dancing on 20-foot ropes with 50-gallon barrels suspended from them. The following year, I returned to the concert stage with No Exit, a movement opera about the crossroads of life and spiritual flight. In 1998, I turned a former car showroom, where the federal courthouse now stands, into a theater and gallery hosting the work of 12 visual artists in the salesman's cubicles, and creating new works with original live music, Reflex, Red Light, Green Light, and 2 sound paintings with originator Walter Thompson and a multidisciplinary orchestra of 12. Here's Reflex. As resident choreographer, teacher, and performer with Austin Lyric Opera, I created 7 Rooms to the Soul, Boxed In, and Silent Circle, experimenting with using video design as part of the set, metal installations by my son, with opera singers and original live music by Graham Reynolds and Peter Stopshinsky. In 2005, I learned that the world consumed 1 million plastic bags a minute, and there was a garbage patch floating in the North Pacific Gyre greater than the size of Texas. Over the next 4 years, I developed the Gyre Project, culminating in Flush, my most extensive video design using 7 state-of-the-art projectors and collaborating with 12 artists. Over the next 3 years, I created Shift, Switch, Go about how people meet and change through chance and circumstance, using dance, story, and song performed outdoors at sunset. The grand theory of everything between explored things unseen, and the geometry of proximity is a duet collaboration about transformation. With Heart, I invited 4 Austin choreographers and the community through Active Heart, a free workshop series, to dialogue and create around the question, what does it mean to live with heart? Culminating in performances of new works at Rollins Theater and Active Heart, a movement action on the Long Center lawn at Austin's Auditorium Shores. My most recent work, Lumen, is a collaboration with Line Upon Line Percussion in a site-specific installation of movement, sound, light, and space inspired by the work of minimalist artist Dan Flavin and performed in the historic McKean-Eilers building on Congress Avenue in downtown Austin. Sound painting is a live composing sign language used to lead a multidisciplinary group in improvisation. I've worked with creator Walter Thompson since 1998 and am a certified sound painter and educator. I participated in the international sound painting think tanks in Girona, Spain, and recently in Milan, Italy. I'm excited to bring more sound painting to Austin. The Bowie Project is a collaboration with Austin's Bowie tribute band Super Creeps and New York City Strike Anywhere in a hybrid performance of dance and theater in a rock and roll concert, exploring themes of identity using sound painting to remix and deconstruct the music of David Bowie.
And face them, and face them, and face them. And then throw them all away.
Thank you for the opportunity to share my story with you. I hope you will be in touch, get on our mailing list, like our Facebook page, follow us, and most important, attend our performances and events. Thank you very much.